Motorcycles are brilliant fun to ride, but whichever you look at it, they're not as safe as cars. The minute we throw a leg over a bike, we're taking a risk, and we know it. But what is the best way to manage this risk? Here are some steps you can take to make riding safer for yourself and for others on the road. The Motorcycle Safety Foundation gives us general guidelines for riding a motorcycle safely. The most important are visibility, dress for safety, apply effective mental strategies, know your bike and how to use it. Let's start with the first one. What does it mean to be visible? You need to remember that car drivers often have troubles in motorcycles. So, before performing any maneuver, make sure that every road user sees you. Look twice before changing lanes and always take your blind spot. Avoid riding in the blind spots of cars and tracks. What about safety gear? As much as it is a great idea to gear up for every ride, that just isn't realistic. If you are just going to the convenience store 5 minutes down the road, some sneakers and a helmet seem to be enough. If that convenience store is in another state, you should definitely be wearing a jacket and riding jeans too. As for me, I always wear a jacket and riding pants, and of course helmet and gloves even for short city riding. A full-face helmet provides the best protection. Bright clothing and a light-colored helmet increase chances to being seen. My helmet is white, and I like it. The next important step is to apply effective mental strategies. What does this mean? It means always think one step ahead. Constantly search the road for changing conditions. Use the search, evaluate, execute strategy to assess and respond to hazards before you have to react to an emergency. Give yourself space and time as you search for traps and escape paths. Search for vehicles that may come across your path, especially at intersections. Ride as if you're invisible. Don't ride when you are tired or under the influence of alcohol or other drugs. Know and follow the rules of the road. Another central safety tip is to know your bike and how to use it. It isn't obvious, but it is very important skill. Develop your riding techniques before venturing into traffic, especially emergency braking and swerving maneuvers. Practice off and to keep your skills sharp. Corner within your skill limit. Aggressive cornering is the major cause of crashes. Know how to handle your bike in adverse conditions such as wet or sandy roads, high winds and uneven surfaces. If you are a beginner and you've just bought your first bike, probably taking a course of safety riding at a local motorcycle school is the best decision you can make. But if you don't have such an opportunity, you can also buy some books and study basics by yourself. When I started to riding a motorcycle, A Twist of the Wrist by Keith Scott was my favorite motorcycle riding book of all time. This book is more than riding techniques. Instead, I found it to be a book on philosophy described by a motorcyclist, and I still read it time after time to refresh my knowledge before the season starts. If you don't like reading, you can watch the movie based on this book and discover all basics on video. That's it for today. Let me know in the comments below what tips you often use when riding a motorcycle. If you want to know more about motorcycles, subscribe to my channel and I'll shoot more videos for you. Bye bye!